Hello everyone, my name is Cameron and welcome back to your regularly scheduled nonsense, where we are back with some more Unravel 2 for the A to Z Platinum Challenge. I'm going to be honest, I didn't plan on streaming again today, but I decided that might as well just to try to get a little bit more done on this. I did get a trophy off camera, literally one. I got a single no death run done of everything I've tried to do, of every time trial I've been trying, every no death run I've been trying off camera. I've gotten one done. I'm going to be 100% honest. Here's what's crazy. The first game out of this series, the first Unravel game, was in my top of my platinums from last year. It was one of my favorite games I platinumed. It was in like the top 3 or top 5 or something like that, because it was that good of a game. This one, once I platinum it, is probably going to be on the other side of that list. And you guys can be mad about that if you want. That's perfectly fine. I don't enjoy this game. I haven't enjoyed this game as much as I enjoyed the first one. And I'm going to say this right now. This is more about what I expect from an EA studio. I don't know what Coldwood did with this game or what they put on to, or what EA put onto Coldwood specifically for this game. What I do know is every single part of this game feels very much like EA kind of told Coldwood, this is what we want from this game, so this is what you're going to do with this game, rather than Coldwood having a lot more freedoms and getting to do what they wanted with it. It seems like EA had an idea of what they wanted this game to be and what they wanted Coldwood to do with it, and because obviously Coldwood is a smaller, as far as I can tell, is a smaller studio, they didn't have much of a choice. And the biggest point of that for me is in the sheer insanity of just how much focus has been put into the co-op aspect of this game. Now, don't get me wrong, I think this game being co-op is cool. I think Unravel 1 was a fantastic game, and it being co-op is kind of cool. You know, like having a co-op game, awesome, cool. That's a cool idea for a sequel. The problem is they took what made the game have so much charm. They took a lot of that charm out of it, in my opinion, and really, genuinely, in my opinion, ruined parts of the game. And, you know, maybe to some people I'm just, you know, cynical because I'm not doing good at the game. And that may very well be the case. However, the biggest point I want to make to point out what I'm trying to say here is every one of these levels so far has been very much, you're not playing this in co-op, good luck doing anything with it then, is how every level of this game so far has felt to me. Like, you're not playing this in co-op, you can suffer, sort of thing. And it's really frustrating, considering that the original, or the first game I should say, had no real issue like that for me when I played it. Like, I didn't ever really find a situation where a level felt like it wasn't doable to me in the first Unravel game. However, in this game specifically, I have felt a lot of those situations where no matter what I try to do as far as the time trials or something goes, it feels like I'm not fast enough, no matter how perfect I am. And here's the thing, and this is what bothers me about trophies that require time trials in any game. Does not matter what the game is. Any game ever. Time trials bother me in the situation of they are not done in a situation where they make sense. They are done in a situation of you have to be completely flawless from the first step you take to the final step you take. Otherwise, you are not getting this done. And that is, for me at least, the way it seems, that is exactly what they've done with this game. And that is, for me especially, a problem. Because what do you mean that if I misstep even once, I don't get this time? And it goes back to me feeling like Coldwood was given the direction of, yeah, make this super co-op focused. Even though EA would only really want that for more money. Like, let's be honest, it's EA. If they're specifically asking somebody to do something like that, it's because they want more money. It just bothers me because I enjoyed the first game so much, and that this game is probably going to be one of the worst games I platinumed this year, if I even manage to get it done. I'm gonna be honest, every time trial I've done, while I'm definitely getting closer on some of them feel like I'm miles apart. And I'm gonna say this right now, it's not like I'm just doing this one. I just did Ashes to Ashes a minute ago, did 2 attempts on it, and I'm like 2.5 minutes off from time. And I'm like, how in the hell am I still that far off of it when I did everything as perfect as I could? Like, I don't get how I can do almost every single step of the way perfect, and then still in some crazy way have the situation where I managed to not even, like, I did as perfect as I could throughout that run, and yet somehow, not only did I not get the no death trophy because I died to something that was completely not my fault, the game just didn't register. That's the other thing I've noticed, is this game sometimes does not register button prompts properly, and this is not the first game, I'll specify, this is not the first game that I've had this issue with during this fucking thing, and I know it's not my controller, because it does work perfectly fine during other games. It's genuinely, there's an occasional time where certain games that require precise timing and platforming seem to have something set up with the way they're made where the button prompts do not activate like they should. And I've noticed it a lot with this game, where if I'm sliding down something and I go to press X, sometimes it does not react the way it should. It's not reacting how it should, and it's very fucking annoying to have a game, especially one that has time-related trophies to it, that has this issue, my fucking god, this issue where if you press triangle at the same time you press X, it doesn't, that's a bad example, but that's like the example I'm using. If you press triangle at the same time you press X, the game doesn't properly realize you pressed the button. And it's very frustrating because it does not, in every situation I've noticed, does not have any rhyme or reason or like any explanation as to why it chooses certain ways and doesn't choose other ways. What the fuck just happened? How did I miss that? Cool. So not only am I not going to get the fucking no death trophy, I'm also not going to get the time trophy. Because I can tell you right now, we're like 8 minutes into the stream, and that was the start of the mission, basically. That was like 3-4 minutes in, give or take, just on that one section. So, I'm definitely not getting the time for this one. I don't know how I hit that water, to be honest, because I didn't think I was about to. Didn't look like I was about to. Yeah, and this is what I mean. Like, there's just certain times where things just don't react the way they feel like they should. And it's very frustrating, because it's... I do genuinely want to like this game, but I'm going to be 1,000% honest. The biggest reason I'm probably not going to do this, and the biggest reason I'm debating on whether or not I want to continue this game, is genuinely because it does not feel like this game was made in a situation where a person playing it alone can have any sort of mistake during a run in solo. And that's not fair. If you're going to put speedrun trophies in and you have an option to play solo or co-op, they should be fair enough to where if I'm playing in solo or co-op, I should be able to beat them. If I can beat them in co-op but not solo with time to spare, this is the biggest thing. Time to spare should be there. It shouldn't be, oh hey, I beat this 11-minute timer mission with 3 seconds left before I was failing it. And I'm not just saying that as like an arbitrary number. There are people who genuinely, that is how close the timer has been for them on some of these fucking missions. It does not make sense that is how, like, that is how difficult this should be as a fucking solo player. I'm sorry, but if that's how you're having your solo players beating this, like that's how close the timer is, you should not have fucking speedrun trophies. Or, at the very least, you should just make it to where this game is co-op only. The only reason I decided to do this game is because I thought it'd be easy enough to do solo, and I could manage to get through it without a co-op partner, because at the end of the day, Jesse is too fucking busy. I'm not having him play through this with me, because it's not really a game I feel like he'd really enjoy. Not to say he wouldn't enjoy like a puzzle platform game. I mean it more so as he's not a big platinum trophy person or like achievement hunter type person. So it'd be something he probably wouldn't enjoy doing with me solely for achievements. And I'm very much so at this very moment regretting doing this game because of the fact that it does not feel possible to do solo where I'm going to enjoy it. The biggest point I want to make here, I am not pushing myself to do platinums. I'm not enjoying. This is a big thing I'm trying to actually focus on as we go into the next year, because I have definitely put myself and my mental health and how much I enjoy a game second to trying to get trophies many times in the last 2 years especially. Dude, and this is the other fucking thing. What is that fucking respawn, dude? Like, seriously. The first game didn't have stupid respawns like that where, oh, hey, you fucking died, yeah, here's your respawn where you're gonna be 5 seconds away from that spot. Now granted, I know I don't think I'm supposed to go that way if I remember correctly, but still, dude, what is that respawn where I immediately respawn and the minute I try to move I go straight into a fucking fire if I'm not pressing X? Like, that is just a terrible fucking thing where I'm respawning and my X button doesn't work for the first few seconds and I literally fucking die because of it. That is just astronomically, insanely stupid to me. But yeah, that is where I'm currently at as far as my mentality about this game goes, is I don't think I want to continue doing it, and I'm regretting not choosing unpacking over this bullshit just because I already own this fucking game. Like, this game to me is nowhere near as good as the first game. The first game was miles better than this in my opinion. Not only did I will say the story and the atmosphere for this game is so much more amazing. Like, it's so amazing, and it just brought on to more of the amazing feelings I felt during Unravel 1. Unfortunately, though, this game has the issue of the other aspects of it, mainly the time trials and the no death runs and things like that, to me are not as enjoyable. And that is a big fucking factor of this game. Here's the thing. If your game is only 7 missions long, plus a shitload of bonus missions that you have to complete within 45 fucking minutes. I want to add that. All 20 bonus missions have to be done within a 45-minute timer, counting the time between moving from the top floor to the bottom floor or vice versa. That is absolutely asinine bullshit, in my opinion. I think this game could have been better if they made the focus on co-op less so. And I get it, it's a co-op game, it's supposed to be co-op focused, blah blah blah. Yes, but even a co-op focused game should have, if you can play it as a solo person, because people are going to be like, oh, well, what about It Takes Two or A Way Out or Split Fiction? None of those have the option of playing the game solo. Those are all co-op only games, where yeah, you could technically play it solo, but then you'd be using 2 controllers by yourself to beat the fucking game, rather than a game that has an option to play both characters solo, like Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, which that game works really well. And look at that, I did shave off a fuckload of time, but I'm still 5 minutes too fucking slow. This is what I mean. I can play nearly fucking flawlessly and still fucking struggle to even get close to the amount of time I need to be at. It does not make any fucking sense to me how I'm struggling this much with what should be a fairly simple fucking time trial to get done. We're gonna do this. We're gonna try to do all 20 bonus missions in a 45-minute timer. I don't know when the time starts. I'm going to assume it starts the minute my fucking character takes control, which is immediate on this one, apparently. Okay, so that's fun. I don't have to do this without dying, is the good news. Oh my fucking god, this is going to be annoying. Dude, that's fucking stupid. Oh my god. I have to do all of these within 45 minutes. I've already almost elapsed a minute, and we haven't even made it past the fucking spawn of this mission. Yeah, this is the EA bullshit I expected. This right here, this is the type of bullshit from EA from an EA studio I expected when I first played Unravel 1. This is the type of shit I expected to be dealing with, not the absolute actual fun that I had with Unravel 1. Am I supposed to be going up or across? I really don't know. Okay, I think I'm supposed to be going up, which is cool to figure out 5 minutes into the 30 seconds into the fucking mission. Or okay, wow, this is gonna be a fucking bitch. I already don't like this. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna break my rule. I might end up replacing this game, and it's not because I'm bad at the game. It's because this game is just not enjoyable. This is fucking pissing me off. This is worse than this is pissing me off as much as Orcs Must Die did, and that's insane to me because I was genuinely expecting this game to actually be very fucking enjoyable for me, and I literally cannot stand it. Oh, cool, I missed. And I fucking died, of course. Dude, this fucking game is frustrating. And here's the worst part. Because this counts all of the time of travel between the different floors of the lighthouse, you can't even just choose to do this in a way where it's enjoyable. Where it's like, oh yeah, let me do the hardest missions first and then do all the easy missions. No, it's, oh hey, yeah, one sitting, literally counting the time that it takes you to fucking move between the levels too, because that's fun. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I can't stand this. This is pissing me the fuck off. Everything about this game is pissing me the fuck off right now. Every little bit of it is pissing me off because this. Cool. This is one of the hardest missions. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. Love it. Fucking love it, dude. What am I supposed to fucking do here? What the fuck, dude? See, this is the other thing. This doesn't make any sense to me. What am I supposed to be doing here? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to fucking continue with this game. I would much rather pay $20 and put unpacking in this and actually enjoy the experience I'm having rather than play through this fucking game. And that's the worst part, is I would love to, I want to finish this game, but at the same time, I don't want to fucking push myself to do something I don't fucking enjoy. And I'm gonna say this right now, for people who are like, oh, well, you're breaking your rule and you're being blah, blah, blah. Who the fuck cares, man? It's an arbitrary rule set by a dude who's fucking tried to make YouTube his job for the worst part of 10 fucking years. I genuinely do not give a fuck at this point if I break the fucking rule that I set for myself. Because at the end of the day, enjoying the games I'm playing is more important than me fucking following a rule that I set. And I'm going to say that right now. That is the biggest point I'm going to make about this. Enjoying what I'm playing and enjoying the platinum experience means more to me than fucking going through the original list I had. I can't stand this fucking game. I'm going for this on PS5 is significantly faster because of faster loading times. Not a single part of this feels better. I'm going to be honest. Does not matter that there's faster loading times because this game still feels awful to play. It still feels like it's unresponsive at times. It still feels like there are genuine issues with the way the game runs, and it still feels like there are genuine issues with what you're supposed to be trying to fucking do for the missions. And I can't stand that. It's very much, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very much extra pain and suffering and trying to make things harder for the sake of, oh, hey, you don't have a friend to play this game with? Oh, why the fuck are you playing it then, you fucking idiot? Why the fuck would you sit there and play this when, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where it feels dumb that the game is punishing you for playing it solo. It should be an enjoyable experience with or without a second player. And I'm going to point this out. This is the same reason that games like It Takes Two and Split Fiction and A Way Out are enjoyable. Because while they are set as co-op only games, they do not have the option of single player to make it harder on you and to make it less enjoyable. You get to enjoy it with somebody because that's the intended way. And that may be the intended way here, but you gave a solo option. You gave the ability and the option to play the game solo. Why the fuck is the game punishing me and so difficult when you play it solo? That, to me, more than anything, is indicative of the fact that EA and Coldwood did not care enough to try and make this game an enjoyable experience. They didn't. You can tell me I'm wrong all you want. You can tell me I'm a fucking dumbass. I don't care. That is genuinely the way I feel about this game. It is genuinely the way the game has felt to me in the situations where I've been playing it. Just has not felt enjoyable to try to play this. Plain and simple. How the fuck... How the fuck did this dude even do this? That's glitchy as fuck, but okay. Best part is, here's the other thing that I don't like about this. If you're going to have things that require to do things fast, give me the option to skip fucking cutscenes. I think that's incredibly stupid that there is no way to skip the cutscenes in this game. Plain and simple. I just think that's dumb. I also don't understand why this person's going from top to the bottom in the situation where they're going... where they're just going to have to go further through this. What am I missing here? What? Okay. God damn it. You know, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm feeling the same way about this game that I did about Baja Edge of Control, where I'm about ready to just try to get most of the rest of the platinum stuff off camera and be done with it. Yup, cool. And this is another thing that happens where, my fucking god, that's another thing that happens randomly, where I will literally press the fucking button to do that thing, to drop down, to go into the fucking swing, and it just doesn't fucking do it. I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do. I am going to sit here by myself to try to get the rest of this platinum and see if maybe, just maybe, I can at least get the no death runs and maybe 1 or 2 of the fucking gold medal speed runs done. Maybe. Once I'm done with this stream. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna sit here, try to see if maybe I can get lucky, and try my fucking hardest to at least get some of these things done. Just some. And if I'm continuing to struggle and be very, very close, I am going to not continue doing this game. And I'm going to buy unpacking for $20 and do unpacking. Because I am tired of this. I am tired of playing games that I'm not fucking enjoying on this challenge. It is literally starting to piss me off. And you guys can, and you know, people can say, oh, well, you should have chosen better games. You're right, I should have. But at the same time, I didn't expect this game to be this fucking unenjoyable. God, I hate watching this fucking... And again, this bullshit. Wasting my fucking precious time because of a cutscene. I would assume that the minute the portal to the level opens on this side, that from that point on is when my timer starts. I don't know that for sure, but what I do know is I would like to be able to get this shit done. I would like to be able to fucking beat this game. I would like to be able to enjoy this game more than I am. But I'm not. Because the game is just not fun. This is literally an unenjoyable experience for me. I'm debating, like I said, I'm debating getting rid of this and changing to unpacking. And you know what? Change the rule, big whoop. I don't fucking care. I don't think I want to do this game if I'm not going to be enjoying it. If I'm not going to be having a fun experience, why should I continue playing the game? Is the biggest point I want to make. Because here, look at this. Look at this. Just in cutscenes, I've already lost a minute of time. Basically. Just from fucking the game showing me, oh, hey, here's this cutscene of this kid running out this window. Or, hey, here's this cutscene of this kid crying and all this bullshit. I get it, man. It's a story and it's being told and blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, give me a fucking break and let me skip some cutscenes, dude. Or, alternatively, don't have the fucking timers be so god fucking damn tight. What the fuck just happened? How did that even happen, bro? Cool. Yay, more time wasted for me. I love it. I'm just genuinely so tired of trying this fucking game lately. This has just been aggravatingly pissing me off doing some of this shit. Cool, dude. Yup. I fucking jumped so I'd fall further, and it just said no. I'm pressing square. Why is it not fucking... Oh, you're half a fucking centimeter too far away, so it's not gonna fucking work. Cool. I guarantee you I'm not gonna get this within the 13-minute timer I'm supposed to be getting it in. Look, I get it. It's supposed to be showing me the story, but I don't give a fuck. Just let me continue on through the fucking mission, dude. That's all I want. I don't want to watch every one of these shadowy douchebags walk out, step out, and have the fucking smoke monster come off their leg. I don't care. I really don't. I know I'm going to have to deal with them when I come to this area. That is what's important. Seriously, dude? Why were they not together even though I fucking held the button? I didn't change them. I didn't click to change them at all. I don't know why they weren't together like they should have been. More wasted time. Yay. So fucking... Yep, get to wait for this smoke monster to come back over this way. And then bullshit like that fucking happens and ruins a fucking no-death run. Because, oh, you didn't jump at just the right spot for this to hit. What do you fucking mean? I'm literally jumping to the same location on that box that I've jumped to every single fucking time. Dude, this is what I mean. This bullshit where I'm doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing and it's not working is very fucking annoying. Oh my god, dude. Yep, not getting this timer again. Awesome. Why the fuck is the first mission the hardest fucking timer? That's so fucking dumb, dude. Oh, what do you mean the first mission should probably be the easiest time to beat? No. That's smart thinking. That's thinking with your brain. What EA devs do is they think with their wallets. So their thought is, yeah, let's make this as hard as we possibly fucking can. Rather than make anything enjoyable or easy for anybody. And I'm not saying that it needs to be easy to make it enjoyable. I'm saying it should be easier if you're playing this solo. There is no reason it should still be difficult to fucking beat it. There's no reason you should have to be completely frame perfect. And I don't mean that as a joke. I mean that literally. If you've watched some of the people who've done these speedrun missions, for these missions, they're frame fucking perfect every single frame of the way, or else they're barely beating it. And when I say barely, I mean literally fraction of a fucking second beating it. Not, oh hey, yeah, we had 2 minutes to spare. No, it's like, yeah, I had like 30 seconds to spare. It's just dumb, dude. I'm gonna get blown by this, aren't I? Ooh, I missed it. I barely fucking managed to get past it. Cool. If I wasn't dying to stupid bullshit, I'd be a lot less pissed off. It's the fact that every time I've failed a no-death run, it's because I'm dying to something really fucking stupid that I shouldn't be dying to. God fucking damn it, dude! Yeah, this is what pisses me off too. The over-reliance on separation. I get it. It's a co-op game. That's how you're supposed to play it. It's not fun, though, because it relies so heavily on using both of them separately so fucking often, and it's not enjoyable half the time. Because half the time, it requires you to be super fucking precise and super fucking fluid movements. And it's just not fucking enjoyable because, hey, guess what? Look at this. And this is what I mean. Look, you push the skateboard too far. Oh, hey, guess what? You can't walk up the skateboard now. You can't jump up to this because you pushed the skateboard too far. Like, how does that make any fucking sense? So, if I go one frame fucking higher than that, it's too far. But if I'm right there, I can't do it at all. How does that make sense? One tiny pixel higher, too fucking high up, but that spot is too far down somehow. I also love how the whole point of this is, yeah, push the bucket all the way down so you have to go waste time to get up there because there's no other way to get up there as far as I can tell. I'm pretty sure that is the only way to get to that spot and actually be able to do this is by pushing that bucket all the way there, which is just dumb. Dude, what do you mean? I literally jumped at the perfect fucking spot and it didn't work. Cool. Oh my god, dude. Dude, I fucking hate this game. It'd also be nice if I only really had to have one Yarny at the next at like the exit section or something, so that way I didn't have to fucking deal with getting them both there when they're separated, because that is also a pain in the ass. Three minutes and I'm nowhere near the end. Awesome. Dude. Yeah, I'm not getting this again. Nor am I getting a no-death run, so it's very fucking stupid to keep even going at this point, because I guarantee you I'm not going to beat this with better time than I did last time. It's very much the point of people saying, yeah, you pretty much need to have two people playing this and moving at all times, or else you're not getting it. Because if you don't have both characters moving at all times, you just don't get it, plain and simple. Which, personally, I think is really fucking dumb. These levels also just feel like they go on way too fucking long half the time. Why did I not fucking go up there like I tried to? Like, here's the thing, right? This looks like it'd be a good spot to end the level, right? And like, maybe, just maybe, we're almost done with it. Dude, swing off of the fucking thing, you asshole. You know, this looks like maybe this would be where we're about to end it, right? Like, you know, maybe, just maybe. No, no, no. We still have, past this point, we still have to go through the entire inside of the fucking vent for the hideaway. And we have 45 seconds left. Tell me how in the fuck this is not the ending. Right here, right when we get into this hideaway. Tell me why there's a whole nother section that I still have to fucking do for this mission. Like, Who in their right fucking mind thought this wasn't the perfect ending for this mission? Dude, hey, asshole, can you just... Thank you. That's all I want you to do. Why were you struggling with that so fucking much? Look at this. Ready? Oh, that's not the ending? You mean there's more for me to do? There's this whole fucking section of bullshit still to do. And I'm literally at the fucking very end of the timer. This is what I mean by this not being fucking fun for me. Look, there's the end of the timer. We still have all of this to do. Dude, are you fucking shitting me right now? This fucking game is so fucking full of shit, bro. Hey, asshole. Oh, look at you. You managed to remember how to fucking swing up. Yep, then there's this whole section on this roof. Oh, and just wait. There's still more. There's still more to do. We've officially hit the 13-minute timer. I'm pretty sure I only had to shave about 4 minutes off of this last time. Guaranteed that we're going well over that this time. Yep, then we're back into this building, and oh hey look, a whole nother fucking section of bullshit. And you know what the best part is? After this, we have a whole other section of bullshit. With more of these fucking pipe things, by the way. That's what's annoying about this. This mission feels like it should have already been done 2 fucking minutes ago. And we're still going through it. Mind you, I can't get the gold medal. The gold medal's already passed. I can't get a no-death run because I died to stupid bullshit. And yet, I still have more shit to do for this fucking mission. I genuinely just... I can't fucking stand this, dude. This is pissing me the fuck off to, like, an unhealthy degree. Because I've watched guide videos on how to do these perfectly for the speedruns, and it still feels impossible half the fucking time. Like, seriously, look at this. Look at this. We've hit 13 minutes, and we're still doing more shit for this mission. Dude, my fucking god, dude. Hey, dickhead. Are you fucking... shitting me right now? You've got to be fucking kidding me. So first it didn't want to swing far enough, and then when it finally does swing far enough, it fucking swings right up into... I'm done. I give up with this fucking game. We're doing unpacking. I'm not fucking continuing this goddamn game. It's gonna fucking... I'm gonna end up blowing my fucking brains out. We're done. Nope, that's it. I give up. That's it. We're moving on to unpacking. I'm not fucking continuing this game. Fuck that. That's so fucking retarded. Not even gonna fucking keep... Not even gonna keep it going. Not even. After that bullshit, I'm done. That's fucking stupid. That is beyond fucking dumb. Let's go see where the point where I was at. I'm gonna go to the PSN Profiles guide. We're going to go look at the video they have linked for the gold medal on Hideaway. We're going to go look at what they did and realize this is not only speedran, also no deaths. You have to beat this in 13 minutes. This total video is 13 minutes and 24 seconds, which means that the intro and outro is a total of 24 seconds of the video. Oh no, it's just the intro before they have... It's literally 13 seconds of intro, give or take. Of like a PlayStation thing for the sharing. So about 11 seconds of that is all that. So we'll go to the point where I was just at. And we're going to go see where they were at for the time. So they roughly had about 2 minutes left. While we were already 2 minutes over the time. And they beat this with... What did they say they beat it with? God fucking damn it. I'm not trying to look at their fucking YouTube channel. I just want to see what the fucking time they beat it with was, you stupid fucking thing. They beat this. They beat that mission with 11 seconds to spare. I am not continuing this fucking game for this challenge. This game can burn in fucking hell. EA sucks dick, and I don't want to fucking play this again. I don't want to continue this. This is not fun for me. This is annoying. So we are going to do unpacking. I'm going to go spend $20 and buy unpacking because I'm not fucking doing this game. I'm not continuing to do Unravel 2. It is not enjoyable, and I'm done with it. I can't. I'm not going to continue it. Because that's just fucking ridiculous, dude. Dude. Hey, Whiteout, you know it'd be cool if you just fucking work instead of being a fucking dumb motherfucker. Yeah. I'm doing unpacking. I'm not going to continue doing fucking Unravel 2 because this is just pissing me the fuck off. Call me a bitch all you want. Call me an asshole. Call me a fucking cheater. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing this fucking game anymore because this is pissing me off. This game is not fun to play solo. I'm not forcing Jesse to play it with me just to have a co-op partner who then... Because here's the worst part about that. Jesse then has to learn all of the fucking controls. Jesse then has to learn all of the strats. Jesse then has to learn all the routes. And then I have to rely on me and him having coordination enough to make it through every one of these levels without both of us wanting to fucking scream and cry and get angry. So I'm not going to continue this. We're going to move on. We're going to do unpacking instead of this. And that way I can be on Devi Rising sometime before I turn 28 next year. Because this game should have been really enjoyable. I should have had a fun fucking time with this. I'm not. I'm done with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream because I sure as fucking haven't. And it's not even been a fucking hour and I'm completely pissed off. So I will see you guys when I start unpacking.